What is up, you guys? This is Spidey1997, and today we're finally going to be taking a look at the new Marvel Legends series Build-A-Figure SPDR. I'm guessing it stands for Spider. And we finally have the new Doc Ock figure out of the packaging, and man, this is Doc Ock out of the packaging in all of his glory, and I gotta say, guys, this is a great... Wow, it's just very speechless. I'm very, very pleased with this figure. I really am. A lot of people have a lot of complaints with these tentacles that are not bendy wires, but to be honest with you guys, I really don't care, to be honest. Yes, it would have been nice if they did give him some bendy, some wire to bend so you can pose it however you want, but for some reason with me, it doesn't really bother me, to be honest. Now, like I said, it would be nice, but it's not a big deal for me, at least. So I'm really happy and I'm very pleased with this. So before we talk about this figure, let's take a closer look at the packaging. And by the way, I found this guy at GameStop today. So go check your GameStop. You should start seeing these new waves coming in. Anyways, you got the prototype of the figure. You got the bio of Doc Ock. Pause if you want to read it. You got the whole figure from the wave. The only characters I saw in GameStop was, of course, Doc Ock. I saw Scarlet Spider. I did see Cloak. I did not see Dagger. I did see the Black Daredevil and the Spider-Man House of M. I did not see, unfortunately, I did not see Elektra and Dagger. Those are the only figures that I did not see from the wave. So far, I saw these two, him, and these two. So I would have, if they had Elektra, I probably would have bought her too, but they didn't have Elektra. I'm not really digging this wave, to be honest. This is probably my least favorite because I really don't care about the Build-A-Figure. The only characters I'm probably gonna pick up, of course, is I already have Doc Ock. Maybe I'm gonna definitely pick up Elektra, Cloak and Dagger, and the Daredevil, and that's basically it. Maybe this, I think I said maybe the Scarlet Spider, but other than that, I don't really care about this wave, to be honest. I don't know, we'll see. But I always say that, but and then I end up buying the whole wave. Anyways, you got a nice picture on the side of Doc Ock, which is nice. Same picture, Spider logo. Nothing in the bottom. That's the price, of course. And that's enough of the packaging. Now let's take a closer look at the figure. Now the accessories that he comes with is he does not come with a Build-A-Figure. He just comes with the arm tentacles. Very, very, very nice. I'm very pleased of how this figure turned out. Very, very nice. As you can see, I can't really get him into frame because of these tentacles. They're so long. They're, like I said, they're not bendable, but they do have some posability, like not really, but a little bit. Anyways, I'll show you some, but you can take these off if you want. They're really easy. You just peg them in this hole right there. It doesn't really matter which way to pose them. You can, if you want, have the shorter ones on the top and the longer ones on the bottom. Personally, I prefer the longer ones on the top and the shorter ones on the bottom. And I believe they do say the right or left, which is L or R. Let's see if I can focus on this. Let's see, it's right here. Yeah, so this is on the right side, I think. But for some reason it says right side, but really it doesn't really matter. It works for either side. So, but you can follow it if you want. But like I said, guys, this is a really, really great figure. Let's take a closer look at that head. Here's the head, and man, they killed it with this head sculpt. I'm really, really very happy with this. You're probably gonna hear me saying really, really loud because it's just that good. And the glasses, they do lift up. You can see his eyes, which is nice. So you do see some eye under those glasses, which is nice. They are painted nicely, but you can put these glasses back. And you can see his teeth is painted very nicely. I don't see any splotches on mine, copy, of course. You can see the bowl cut, which is nice. I do like that. The head sculpt, it gives me that 90s look, that 90s feel, especially from the animated series Spider-Man. The Spider-Man animated series. That head sculpt just gives me that vibe of Doc Ock, and I'm guessing they tried to do it like that. But yeah, man, they really, really did kill it with the head. You can see the back. Hair is nicely sculpted. Very nice. You can see it's all sculpted. I believe there's no shading. Yeah, I didn't see any shading. But yeah, the glasses are nice. Teeth is nice. The expression on his face is really good. Sorry about that. That was my fault. Anyways, you got the nice paint right here. The paint could have been a little bit better on the yellow, maybe. But it still looks nice. Let me take these tentacles off because they are pretty much blocking everything. But you can take these off. Yeah, here, there you go. Now it's easier. So you can see the back this is how the back looks like without the tentacles. As you can see, he just has the belt, or the yellow belt. Of course, he's not a fit guy. He's pretty much a pretty big guy. Yeah, I can just say big. But that's how he is in the comics, so that's, you know, accurate to the comics, which I do dig. Now, the body mold is new, of course. I don't think they reused it. I think this is a new sculpt body mold, which is nice. I do like it when they do that. You can see there are wrinkles on the pants, which is nice. You can see the line right here on his neck. Yeah, a little bit of paint splotch right here, just a little bit, but it's not that big of a deal. Maybe I could rub it off with the X-Acto knife. I've seen some people who've done mods on the tentacles. All they did was they bought if I'm not mistaken, a cord for the lights, and it's kind of bendy. And I've seen some people who Dremel in the hole so you can get it to fit better. And of course, take these out because these are just on a ball joint. And speaking of ball joints, let me show you the opposable that they do. So you can move these around. They are on a ball joint. Can go up and down and go side to side, of course, rotate, of course, and that's basically it. And of course, when you peg it in, you can just rotate it and it'll move around. Now, the articulation, his head can look up that far, can look down, not so much, can look side to side, a little bit of head pivot, not so much. Arms can go out this far, which is nice. He does have a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. No forearm swivel, wrist swivel hinge that goes up and down. I believe it's on both sides. Yep. He does have a diaphragm joint that crunches this far forward, which is really good for not a big guy. He can crunch back all the way. You can see a little bit of gap right there, but it's okay. But yeah, he can do that. He can go side to side. Can rotate, of course. No waist swivel. Legs can go out this far. Back, not so much. Actually, yeah, a little bit. He can do a split about that much, which is really good for this type of guy. And the only thing that pisses me off is that why does Hasbro give him, like, for example, this guy doesn't run, jump, and do flips, but they give him a good amount of articulation for the legs to split outwards. They can't do that with other female figures like Elektra, Psylocke, or I don't know, just other characters that just jump around and kick and flip and do that stuff, like Black Widow, for example. It doesn't really make any sense why they give him these kind, because he's not a character who does flips and does whatever Elektra and all the female do, even males, of course. But still, it's just doesn't make any sense. But I'm not complaining; it's still good. Anyways, legs can go out that far, of course. Thigh swivel, double jointed knees, which is nice. Boot swivel. Feet can go down about that far. Can go up a little bit, not so much. Does have an ankle pivot and 2 peg holes in the bottom of the feet. Now let me give you a quick size comparison, but before we do that, let me just plug these back in. So what I like to do is just get the shorts in, the short ones on the bottom and the long ones on the top. Now, for a size comparison, here he is with his arch nemesis, Spidey. And Spidey is taller, of course, that's pretty much accurate for the comics. Of course, the tentacles are in the way, but that's how tall he is. He's pretty much taller than Doc Ock, which that is very it's good. So like I said, guys, the tentacles are not bendable, of course. Like I said, if you want to do the mod, you can. I'm not gonna bother doing that because I don't trust myself doing that with these, especially these guys just came out, so I don't want to ruin the figure. So I'm probably gonna keep it the way it is. And I do like these tentacles; they're really thick, and I just like how they look. You can see they painted some blue inside, of course, and that's up for all of them. So that's nice. Of course, these things are not articulated too. It would have been nice if these can grab, so you can like grab Spider-Man or something. I will say this: the only complaint I did have, of course, is if they give him the bendy wire, so you know how in the Toy Biz one you can stand him on his tentacles. That would have been nice. Now I've heard that if you have the Toy Biz version, you can swap the tentacles from that figure and give it to this guy. Unfortunately, I don't have the Toy Biz version, so yeah, I can't really swap, so I'm gonna have to stick with these and deal with it. But if you guys have the Toy Biz version, that's another option to do. So if you want to do that, hey, that's up to you. But for me, this is for what it is. I absolutely love this figure, and I cannot wait to start completing all the Spider-Man villains. I still need I almost said Magneto, but I still need Mysterio. That's the hardest one to find to this day. I've never seen him in stores. I want to buy him online, but people are charging him for $50, $60, $80, and it's crazy. So hopefully one day, I'm having patience. I'm trying to have patience to hopefully find it one day at retail stores for a good amount of price. But that figure is really hard to get, and I'm so happy to finally have a Doc Ock figure and complete the Sinister Six group. We still need a classic Vulture figure. We do have a Vulture figure, but that's more of a modern look. I'm pretty sure a lot of people want the classic look for the Sinister Six. Maybe Electro too. Well, we do have a classic look for Electro, but the costume is not classic at all. It's more modern. So we do need a classic Electro, a classic Vulture. Maybe a Scorpion figure would be nice, and I still haven't completed the Lizard wave, so yeah, I need to build the Lizard. So far, I just need the Lizard, Mysterio, and I think that's pretty much it. I think I've had everybody. So yeah, so that's all I have to say, guys. So please comment, subscribe. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you really enjoyed this video. And this is Spidey 1997 signing out, and have a great day. Thanks for watching, guys.